And here we go. What is up, everybody? What's up, Josh?
Hey, what's up?
How's everything going, man? I
Good,
missed
good.
you
You?
last week, man. Last week you got lost again. What happened? You got stuck in the woods?
Yeah, one thing led to another.
We got a big week ahead of us. For those of you who are watching, thank you for tuning into the show. We have a phenomenal show lined up for today. So let's take this opportunity right now to just say what's up to many of the folks in the chat room. And the first person online who put their first comment was Las Cruces at 11:49 a.m. Hooray, Las Cruces. Then returned at 3:43 p.m. And just to make sure, got it in at 5:34. You know, that's commitment right there. When you're the first in, always committed. Thank you, Las Cruces. Also, we got Wheelchair Superhero. What's going on? Where do you get that? Where you get that? What's a hello? Beckerman is ready for the show to begin. Yep, that's right. We also have Bobby in the show. What's going on, Bobby? And let's see here. Our boy Dirts. Do we have a package ready for Dirts yet, Josh?
Package ready for Durs?
Is anything going out to Dirts, or he already got it?
Not until he pays me more money. But I do have it ready.
Oh, you got stuff ready? Okay, we got some stuff ready for Dirts. Okay, we got Cliff on comics. What's up, Cliff? How you doing? Let's see who else we got going on here that we haven't said what's up. And then we got Daniel Carpenter. So far, oh wait, we got also to the show the Adventurous Joe. Hey, what's going on? So we got a lot of stuff going on today. So, last week I chose not to do a giveaway, and everybody went nuts. Like everybody's like, "Where's the giveaway? Where's the giveaway? Where's the giveaway?" And I said, "Well, maybe not today." But I decided that you know what? Let's do the giveaway today. And more importantly, if you guys are channel members, or if you leave a super chat or super sticker, if you probably look from the scroll in the bottom, everything's going to go to Comics Curing Cancer. So during this month and to the next month, I'm going to be donating everything that I earn from the channel to Comics Curing Cancer. So if you leave a super chat, if you leave a super sticker, if you're a channel member, we are going to do that. So we do have this major event coming up October 20th to the 22nd. There will be a special edition of the Sketchy Show that will be happening that Friday afternoon, evening, and so forth. So that's going to happen. And of course, if you're watching today, you probably already know. If you don't know, that we're a part of the Monday night lineup. I kick it off. I'm the opening act. So there you have it. So we'll have S. Vaughn with Trish Forster. That's going to be a good one. And Naman's going to be in between the lines. And of course, you got 22 comics. You got a couple comics, and then end off the night with Carlos collecting comics. So a lot of good stuff. You know what this week is, Josh, right? Do you know what this week is?
Is this Wife Appreciation Week?
Oh, wow. No. Well, first of all, do you know what today is?
Today's Monday.
Yes, today is National Cheeseburger Day.
Oh, yes, I did see that right before.
Yes, today's National Cheeseburger, and I had a cheeseburger yesterday.
I mean, you could have another one today.
I could have another one today, right? I got to say what's up to Samuel. What's going on, Samuel? Guess who's back right there? You got it.
Back again.
All right. So today's giveaway is a big box.
Wow.
Full of comics. In fact,
there's comics inside the box. It's not just the box.
So let's take a quick look. This is courtesy of our friends at Third Eye Comics over in Baltimore area. They have he gave me multiple boxes. So I have multiple boxes like this. And this box contains 25 random comics, 3 random variants, one random graphic novel, and one out of all the 25 boxes, there's a gift card for $25. So I'm going to give this box away to one of our viewers today. So I see that everybody's starting to put their hashtags in there. But the hashtag today is in reference to, you said National Wife Appreciation Week?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It is Izzy Fest. Izzy Fest is just week started yesterday, actually. It started this week, so it's Izzy Fest. So if you put the hashtag Izzy Fest, that's gonna be the hashtag for today. So what is Izzy Fest? It's a celebration of Izzy. That's it. That's all it is. We got a lot of stuff going on this week. There's a lot. I'm gonna be in different locations. I'm gonna be filming some stuff. There's gonna be stuff that I have recorded. For example, I got the Overstreet Access Ultimate app for comic collectors. I had an interview with one of the guys who runs the app, so that's going to be coming out this week. Also, I'm going to be in a special location, and I'll do some. I'll drop in some videos there so you guys can see them. So Izzy Fest this week, and that's all I'm going to say for now. So it's excitement. I'm excited for Izzy Fest. So. And should everyone else be excited for Izzy Fest? So, is it time to go over what's trending this week, Josh? We got 15 people saying we're let's do it. All right. Look at that. I got the wrong screen here. Let's get the right one. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look at what's trending this week, starting with Star Wars The High Republic issue number 6. This came out back in July 2021, which features the first cover appearance of Vernestra Roa. Did I get it right?
That's fine. Well, nobody knows how to say it until the show starts. So.
So tell me, what's the big deal about this character, man?
So there's some casting information that came out, but it seems pretty certain that we're going to get this character in live action on an upcoming show. So yeah, people are looking for the first appearance.
Who? What's up, Deep? All right. So yeah, so this person's going to be showing up in The Acolyte. That's the show that's coming up.
Yep, The Acolyte, starring Daphne Keane.
Yeah, formerly known as X-23.
Oh, I call her Laura, but yeah, that's also correct.
Yeah, she was X-23, right?
Laura.
I love her Spanish though. So she was so good at the role in Logan that there's people that don't even know that she actually speaks English.
Yeah. So did it turn out at the end that she could speak English all along?
I don't know if she did. I think she learned English.
Oh, she learned English over the course of the film. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was not faking it, but she was just like chose to speak in Spanish, even though she knows Logan didn't speak Spanish.
So here's a good question. If you have a very strong healing factor, will that also affect your brain in a positive way?
It's supposed to, yeah. So, and obviously, like Logan ages differently, so that includes his brain. But I think it also messes with your memories, right? Because you can't make new memories.
Well, I don't know about that part. I think you can make new memories, but then again, it's the whole memory thing with Logan's a pain in the butt. We got Comic Cats Collectible. GL is not getting a lot of love. Yeah, that's right. We got a poll going up. There's been 15 people that voted on the poll, and we'll talk about the results of the poll a little bit later. But yeah, GL's not getting love, man. John Stewart is not getting any love. We got Black Spiders in the house. What's going on, Black Spiders? Of course, Izzy West.
Izzy West.
Okay, Tyler. All right, Tyler. All right. And Las Cruces, we found Josh again yesterday. What did I do? You did nothing, man. That's the problem. You did nothing. All right. So let's continue with the list here. Go into our next book here, The Magic Order #1. Now, this book is on the list because there's a Netflix series. This is part of the Miller universe. There's been an increase of copies because of Netflix. So what's your thoughts on The Magic Order?
Yeah, I mean, it's these things are popular. You got, like, first of all, a lot of it stems from Harry Potter. So a lot of these stories, in the same way that like Walking Dead spawned a lot of zombie material, Harry Potter has spawned all sorts of shows and books and stories about people doing magic. So it is what it is. It's cool. I think they're on like their 4th chapter of this right now.
Yeah, and it's Miller. It's Mark Miller. So and it is Mark Miller, not Millar. I confirmed that years ago at a convention. So even though he spells it Millar, it's Miller. And I see Tyler still having difficulties, so he came up with Izzy Test, Izzy Quest, Brian LCS, what's up? And he got Izzy Jest, Izzy Vest.
The best.
Okay. Durst has got Izzy Mess. Yo, I am definitely an Izzy Mess. Uh, but look, Tyler, you did it. You finally got Izzy Fest.
Figured it out. You tried
You
all the
figured it.
letters on the keyboard.
Right, exactly. Our next book here, it comes way back from 1996. This is The Crow, Flesh and Blood. Features the first appearance of Iris Shaw. She was the woman that was pregnant. While pregnant and resurrected as the Crow. So she's a female version of the Crow. So there's a lot of people that are looking into this next Crow universe that they're talking about. They're now talking about a Crow universe. My whole thing is just give us a Crow movie. If you want to do a Crow movie, forget about making the universe. Remember, there's a movie that Tom Cruise was a part of. Remember that? That it features the Universal monsters that never really happened.
Yeah, I mean these things, it's hard to make. Listen, it's really hard to make a movie right now. I'll tell you.
Well, it's extremely hard to make a movie these days. It's hard to write a movie, and it's hard to act in a movie, and let alone it's hard to be a hairdresser in a movie right now,
Right.
because there's no hair to dress.
So I was looking at the New York Comic Con schedule, and it seems like the actors are showing up, but they're like not allowed. They're gonna be there, but they're not gonna be promoting their movies. Is that
so?
that
There's
makes
one
any sense?
actor. There was one actor I was actually looking forward to seeing, and he's not gonna go.
Yeah.
The one actor that I cared to see, I had a book ready for him.
Was it Will Poulter?
Yes, it was. I had a book ready for him, and then they say, nah, he's not going. And I was like, well, I guess I'm not taking this book. But I am also happy I don't have to spend the money in the autograph session. You know what I mean? So
It's
you win some,
cheap.
you lose some. Right? Yeah, it's definitely not cheap. But this book is getting more demand. They're starting to say that this is going to be the adaptation. If you pick it up right now, the high value is $8. You might see it for more. But if you get it now, not bad. A book that is definitely an old favorite of mine, Uncanny X-Men 268. This features the first meeting between Captain America, Wolverine, and I hate to say it, they didn't even add Black Widow into this, but Black Widow's in this book. She's in the picture. At least you could have said something when they met for the first time. All right. Why is this in demand right now?
Yeah, I mean, listen, don't get me started on Key Collector.
I know why this is on demand, though. But do you know?
No, I mean, Black Widow, she's getting her shine. If you haven't been following along, she is the host of the Symbiote right now. So they're doing something with Black Widow in the comics.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing with this particular book. This is actually an early Jim Lee. I think this is the first Jim Lee ongoing comic. So Jim Lee jumped on board. So this is a key in the sense that this is his first ongoing book. He did do a book beforehand, but he was a guest artist. This is where he becomes an ongoing artist in this title. Now, this book is significant today because they made the announcement over in Baltimore last week that Chris Claremont's coming back to this specific story, because this was a one-shot story. He's coming back to the story, Madripoor Nights or something like that. I think it's going to be called, and that's why this is getting some traction. It has a high value of 25. You probably could pick it up for a lot less. I know I have I'm like Cap. I think I have multiple copies of this book.
Yeah, and you can definitely find a low-grade copy of this running around.
Yeah, it's a book that's around. It's been around the block. Now, our next book here is more of a sentimental book because of last week, September 11th, and that's why it's here. And that's Amazing Spider-Man 36, the black cover, as we call it. This is pretty much this book always on demand this time of year, because of September 11th. People are trying to get it, so it's here. I'm surprised that it goes for $85 on high. Wow. But one thing that's important to know, if you ever see Scott Hanna, he will do a remark on this book, and he'll do a tremendous job on the remark on this book whenever you see it. So he does this little remark for this book, but that's the only reason why this book is here. You won't see it here next week, I'm sure. Mhm. A book that has been on this list before, and seems to come back, is the Vision Scarlet Witch, issue 12. This is the final issue. This features the first appearance of Wiccan and Speed, the boys that were or never were or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the deal with them? How do you like? Do you like Wiccan and Speed? What do you think of them?
They don't really they haven't been around for a while, I don't think. But we may get some version of them in some
The
some White
Agatha
Vision
story.
show that's coming up in the future.
Yeah, the Agatha show is supposed to come, and they're supposed to be part of it. So, did we say Scarlet Wench?
Scarlet Witch. That's
Who
probably
knows, right?
what Doom calls her.
I know, right? Scarlet Witch. I just find it funny. Is like you see the image of Magneto there, and then you see an image of Wonder Man. What is Wonder Man wearing? Like,
I mean, I actually can't see it because I'm on my phone, but
yeah, he has the weirdest getup I've ever seen. Right. Meanwhile, Vision is holding on to Scarlet Witch. She's giving birth, right? So she's in labor stage as opposed in this image. But it's so funny because Vision looks like he's enjoying it. So she's like, and he's like,
he's understanding human emotions. That's what he's doing.
maybe he's got it a little off here, man, because she's supposed to be just as concerned. You know what I'm saying? The baby wasn't born. The babies weren't born yet. Oh well.
Different people react differently.
Yeah. I like the villains in the bottom, like, what's happening, a baby? And another book that we always see on this list most of the time. Hey, look, Squishy Potato, what's going on? I don't even know what he wrote there. He wrote Izzy Fest and then Izzy Tizzies.
Izzy Stizzy.
What's going on, Squishy?
Obviously.
All right. Omega Man 3, the first appearance of the main man Lobo, is back on this list. They keep pushing Jason Momoa as Lobo. What is up with that, man? Do you honestly think it's going to happen?
No. Yeah, it's just so many hoops to jump through. Jason Momoa, as far as I know, is not in Gunn's circle of trusted actors. Doesn't mean he can't be, but I'm just there's a lot of other things they could do that are not Lobo. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think Lobo should do his own thing. But the whole thing with Jason Momoa being Lobo, you know what? Until it's cast, it's cast. Right now, he's Aquaman. Yeah. You know what I mean? So let it be. And we got Lee from Whack Comics. What's going on, Lee? How you doing? All right. We also got to say what's up to Couple Comics Dirts, and saying what's up to Dirts right there. All right, another book on our list, who we've seen plenty of times before, is The Sentry #1, featuring the first appearance of the Sentry, also The Void. This book is just part of the rumor mill that's going out there. I love how we still get movie news about people going to be part of this and part of that, but yet at the same time,
it's impossible.
There's multiple strikes going on, guys. How is there movie news?
There literally cannot be any movie news. Like it's just not true. But this is how some people make their living, by creating rumors and driving traffic. So
what's up, Mark? Our Legion. C Bizzle, what's going on, my man? All right. So yeah, I don't get it personally. I'm like, yeah, I understand it. Let's focus on the comics. Like, that's what everybody else is doing. So, but. And speaking of comics, we have here a comic that is brand new to the list. It's Immortal X-Men issue #15. This is the Joshua Swaby cover. What's your thoughts about this cover?
I mean, he's a popular artist. I feel like if you've seen one White Queen cover, you've seen them all at this point. like okay, cool.
So would you get White Queen or would you get White Rabbit?
Oh man, White Rabbit doesn't have that many much content. She's also not like a well developed character in terms of plot. I mean,
Yeah,
so I guess I don't know. I would spec on the White Rabbit potentially
a little
being
bit more.
something. But on the flip side, White Queen, like Emma Frost, has been around forever. She's a character that they've gone through her backstory over and over again. So I don't know. It's just preference, but the person to me who likes to read new things will probably go after White Rabbit.
Okay. I see we got Kenneth Bird. What's going on, Kenneth? Your package is going to be going on its way very soon. So, all right, here's another book here that I know the reason why this book is on this list is Wolverine 66. This is the first appearance of the Old Man Logan, and more importantly, the Old Man Logan story, which is an amazing story. I remember reading it when it first came out. This is here because now we're getting more rumors. Again, back to the rumors of multiple stories of Wolverine, and to the point that we may even get a Logan version in Deadpool. I find that hard to believe, personally.
I mean, if they need money, they could just do it and make
So,
money.
yeah. But they're gonna make the movie, right? So the Deadpool movie is gonna happen. We know it's gonna have some multiverse shenanigans. But do you honestly think they're gonna go into the well of touching Logan?
No, I don't think it'll happen in Deadpool 3. I think they might set up Old Man Logan if they want.
But we got Old Man Logan. That's what I'm trying to say. We technically got the movie already. Why
Yeah, but
touch it?
they could just do it. This is what I'm saying. If they want money, they could just do it again
Mm.
with
I
like an older Logan.
Yeah, an older Logan, I can see that. Up, someone needs something. All right. Now we got Batman 6. This is the new 52 issue with Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. I had a great conversation with Scott Snyder. If you guys haven't seen it, it's a short up right now. We talked a little bit about the Batman Who Laughs. However, we also talked a little bit about the Court of Owls. So this is the first full appearance of the Court of Owls. Classic Batman. When do you think we're finally going to see the Court of Owls?
They probably won't give it to the Batman universe, so I think Gunn will take his time with it. It could show up in Brave and the Bold. It's possible. If not,
With
though,
Brave,
it's going to be many years. If it's not one of
with,
those two things.
with Brave and the Bold, I could see them do Court of Owls because they're throwing in Damien in the story. But I also could see Court of Owls being a big part of the Matt Reeves storyline.
They could. It's they sort of set it up with the idea in the first one that like the whole city is corrupt and so on. And I'm sure we're gonna get like a whole crowd of people that are like Riddler did nothing wrong in the second movie.
Yeah.
So maybe it's certainly possible.
Mm-hmm. All right. Our next movie is you hear me? Next comic book is Uncanny X-Men 131. This is an interesting book because it features the first cover appearance of Emma. We talked about Emma Frost. It also is the third part of the Dark Phoenix. It also has Jean Grey becoming the Black Queen. It's the third appearance of Kitty Pryde. It's the second appearance of Dazzler. This book is demanding more money these days than the first appearance of Dazzler, even though it's the second appearance of Dazzler. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting. Yes.
But just by that lineup alone, it says a lot. It's the first White Queen cover, and look at the difference between that White Queen cover and the one we saw earlier.
Yeah, they're basically the same. Just a little different.
A little different.
A little different coloring. That's all.
Okay. All right, and then here's another popular character here. It's Amazing Spider-Man 26. This is the San Diego Comic-Con version of Black Widow. Oh, look at that. We got Black Spiders with a super chat of $5. Thank you so much. As you know, we're going to put all super chats and all super stickers are going to go to Comics Curing Cancer. So thank you so much for that one. Yeah, it's Black Widow in the mirror. Not Black Widow, Black Cat. The other one, you know what I'm saying? The other black character. Wait, that doesn't even sound right now. Where are we going with this?
No,
but it's the Warren Lau cover. Thank you, Cap, for catching that. I kept saying Black. It's Black Cat, guys. You know. It's nice. It's a cool cover. $40. Do you think it's worth 40?
No.
I don't think he'll stay 40, right? It's just another one of those covers.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Wolverine #1 featuring the first ongoing series of Wolverine. I remember when this came out, how I love this version of Wolverine. I don't know why. It is so awesome. This is where we get Patch, which I still don't understand why Wolverine needed an eye patch. Because I don't understand why, but he did. And we got King Judge. What's going on? Yo, yo. Right back at you. And yeah, I'm with Black Spiders. I love that book. That is
Mhm.
one of the books, one of the early books I had as a kid. So great cover, great comic, great story, man. It's just Wolverine hanging out. You know what I mean? All right. Another classic cover is in this list. Batman 423. We all know why this is popular. It's just a classic McFarlane, man. This is one of the
Mhm.
first McFarlanes that everybody went crazy for. What's your take on this cover? How do you feel about this cover?
Yeah, this is iconic. I feel like if you're looking for like a Batman, because all not all of them, but like a lot of the Batman books, they're just such high print runs, so they're
Mhm,
not hard to get in general. They're not going to be cheap. You may not find a lot of Batman in the dollar bin, but if
mhm.
you're looking for like, okay, what's like a nice book to chase after, a nice high graded copy,
Yeah.
this is an excellent choice. It's not
Mhm.
too old. It can be found, but it still commands a hefty price tag. So it's a nice one. It's sort of, I think, the Batman book of its era.
Oh, it's definitely, without a doubt, man. Classic, classic cover. And this is one of those books that I want to have this book eventually, and I
Mhm.
probably will one day. Another book that's always on this list, that's no matter what, this is one of those books that I think will never really lose its value, and that is
Mhm.
Uncanny X-Men 266, the first appearance of Gambit. Now, will you say this is actual first appearance?
No.
So you're an annual 14 guy?
Yes, I am.
Why?
Because you just read the book. He's clearly in Animal 14 for multiple pages.
He is, but it's not like
I mean, what are we
he's
talking about
there.
here? Like, what
He's there.
is it the first appearance or is it not? You know what I mean?
It's debatable, right? It's very debatable.
I mean, it's like many things are debatable, but there's also like points of view that are wrong. So,
Points of view that are so in actuality, the first appearance is annual 14. But this one gets the credit for being the first appearance. We could definitely say it's the first cover.
of course.
And I don't know what's the deal with the pants here. I don't know what they were thinking about with this whole look. It's clear that that wasn't the final look because in the letterbox you could see he's wearing the black trunks.
Right.
Here, I don't know. He's like wearing a thanga or something like that. For those who don't know, it's like a thong. He looks like he's wearing a thong or a speedo over a pair of, I don't even know what to call them.
I mean, he's from Louisiana. It's like a different country down there.
Okay, I'll leave it at that. Okay, our next book here is another Uncanny X-Men 133. This is the first solo story of Wolverine. This is a classic Wolverine battle. This is one that a lot of people talk about, but it's really the first time he has a, a big solo cover. So it's demanding $150 because of that.
Yeah, Wolverine. I think Wolverine's he's getting up there. I think his solo series is maybe not leading the sales charts, but people still like Wolverine.
Mhm. Yeah, well, speaking of his solo series,
Hmm.
we got Wolverine 36, brand new, just came out about a month ago, right? So the new, it's about a month now, a couple of weeks now, right?
Yeah,
And
I
that's
mean,
Wolverine
37
36.
comes out this week, so
So it's been a month.
this came out a month ago. Yeah.
All right, first appearance of Helverine. Who is Helverine?
Helverine is a creation of the what was it, weapon something. Not, it's not the weapon X task. It might be the weapon Z or the weapon Y. Whatever. There's some new task
Yeah,
force making weapons, and this is what they came up with. So,
Josh
uh,
hates New Orleans. Noted.
who said that?
King Judge.
That's like that's some Batroc level of leaping to conclusions. You ask me. But what I want to say about this book is you see that this is going for well over cover price.
Mhm.
If right now you go to the woods.live, you will find this book for sale at cover price.
That's right,
And
guys.
not only that, you can use code IzzyverseNYC to get 15% off your order.
That's
Just
right.
saying.
If you want this book for cover price and in good condition, right? Mint condition, right?
It's in bagged and boarded, mint condition.
Bagged and board, mint condition. You can have this book for cover price instead of this high price of $12. Go check it out, the Woods Collectibles. All right, Woods.live, right?
The Woods.live is the website. Yep.
Mm-hmm. We'll show the link a little bit, right? Incredible Hulk number 2. This is the 1 in 25 incentive variant. It's there still. I don't see the potential in this book. I would just wait on it. If you really want this book, it's
number 2.
Number 2 is the second print, the 1 in 25. I'll wait on it.
Oh well, this is a trend. So basically, what happens is that they come out with a second print, and then the second print has the ratio, and people just like it's sort of illogical to order 25 of a second print.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially if you didn't even sell out of the first one. So these ratios are just kind of like way rarer than they need to be. And sometimes what I've noticed is that they'll try to make it worth your while. So they'll put like the most desirable regular variants as the version 1 in 25 of the second print. And so you're kind of like, well, now I have to.
As a retailer, you have to buy it so that people will get it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a scam. Speaking of scams, no, I will say this cover is beautiful. The Spider-Gwen annual number 1, the 1 in 1, it's 1 in 100.
1 in 100.
Right? 1 in 100, the Ji-Hunk Lee cover. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is a virgin variant. It is currently on demand for $150, largely because there's not that many. Because annuals don't sell that well, and it's Spider-Gwen annual number 1. So obviously, I don't know if you bought that book cover price. If you did, man, you got yourself a huge deal cup.
Maybe he got he must not have gotten the version. That would be
So the version is the one that's demanding the money. If you just get the regular trade dress, I don't think the trade dress is that problematic. But this is a beautiful book, a beautiful cover. I'm not paying $150 for it though. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you go get your Todd McFarlane for $150.
You need more ads before Vid plays. My bad, not virgin.
yeah, I'm sure he went to check his book. He's like, no, it's not.
Darn it. All right, those are the top trending books for this week. And let's go ahead and take a look, guys, at what books made the top 10 list. So let's take a look at it. All right. Any standouts for you?
First of all, Jake is texting me right now trying to like reserve his copy of Wolverine 36. It's on the website, dude. It already came out. It came out a month ago. I just said it for everyone. You can go order it from my website. What were we talking?
I think I may have his copy.
Anyway, I saw some mislabeled but like I think Sonic had like the crow head.
No, it was a long day, man.
So if there is a crow cover for a Sonic book, I'd be
well,
interested in
wouldn't that
that.
be awesome? Just Sonic Crow.
I mean, that's Shadow basically. I think the Shadow's
Yeah, it could be.
Black Sonic.
I noticed I wrote Wolverine 34 instead of 36.
Yeah,
but,
twice.
I know it's a copy and paste, man. You do it late at night, man. It's kind of
yeah. Late night with Izzy making PowerPoints.
Making PowerPoints. You know, I do it for you guys. I do it for you. All right, and Squishy's like spawn number 1.
Yeah.
All right. Don't forget to put the hashtag IzzyFest in order to win this 5-pound box. Look, 25 random comics, 3 random variants, 1 random graphic novel, and there's a potential for a $25 gift card courtesy of Third Eye Comics. So I'm not gonna even open it, man. I'm just gonna send it as is. So I have no idea what's in here. And I don't know what Taylor's thinking. Taylor, I don't know what you're thinking here, writing Izzy breast. This is getting scary, bro.
The other ones were kind of like not harmful or hurtful in any way. They were just kind of like whatever. And then Taylor comes out with that.
We got Norin Rad in the house. What's up, Norin? How you doing? Oh my goodness, this is gonna be funny. How many people already? So I got a couple of entries here. I got 9 entries. I feel like I should have more. That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna have to do this again, see and make sure it comes through. So
everyone's been misspelling it on purpose.
I know, right? That's becoming the thing now. Misspelling Izzy Fest.
Oh, and then they forget to put it correctly, and they miss out on the giveaway.
I don't know. We'll get the giveaway in there anyway. I'm still laughing at that one. Izzy Press. All right. So just to remind everybody, we are going to take all the money that's done through the super chats and the super stickers, and it's going to go to Comics Curing Cancer. Thank you right now, Black Spiders, for your donation of $5. That's going to go directly into Comics Curing Cancer. So throughout this month and throughout the month of October, we're going to be doing that throughout the whole time period. So all of the donations are going to go directly to Comics Curing Cancer. We are going to have a special edition of the Sketchy Show that we will be auctioning out our artwork. I've been talking to a couple of guys trying to see who's going to be available for the show. Also, for you guys, as Josh mentioned, the Woods.live is where you get 15% off using promo code IzzyverseNYC. And yes, he does have that Wolverine 36 cover still available. Or you could try to win it in Whatnot, and we'll give you $15, and you'll probably be able to buy the book right out from there if you still have it there, utilizing this QR code. Yeah, so you ready to talk a little bit about what's coming out this week?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do this. So let's see. Okay, wait till you see who has the most amount of comic books this week. And I'll tell you right now, it's not Marvel.
Oh, I think I know this one.
You know this one? All right. I will hope you do. Starting with Marvel, we got some books that are going to be really hot. One book that I'm curious to see how people are going to take to it is Captain America #1. It's the return of J. Michael Straczynski to comics. He's back with Captain America #1. What can you tell me a little bit about that book? Is it worth it? In other words, from what you've seen?
So first of all, there's a foil for this. So all of you foil fanatics, go grab it. They've got a Gary Frank cover. They've got a Humberto Ramos. So
I've seen a lot of covers. There's a lot.
Of course, it's the #1. It's a leading character for Marvel. It's gonna have a lot of covers, but you cannot go wrong with J. Michael Straczynski. He's a writer's writer. He knows how to write. He's done novels. He's done screenplays. He's done comics for forever. So, and ultimately, that's what, people pick up a book for the art, but writing is what helps make a good story and a story that lasts. So, the art might get you for the first couple of books, but really, when people talk about runs, unfortunately, they talk less about the artist runs and more about the writer runs. So do not miss out. Grab a JMS Captain America while you have the chance.
All right. Speaking of other books that JSN was notorious for writing, Spider-Man and Fantastic Four. His run on Spider-Man is one that's memorable for good reasons and bad reasons. But
You know,
ultimately,
it's funny nowadays. You know, people they sort of it's like that old Thanos meme is like, oh, you came crawling back to me, right? It's like now people wish he was back on Spider-Man after the debacle of the past like 20 years.
Tell me about it. Anyway, another book that's coming out talking about Spider-Man, Uncanny Spider-Man. This one, I heard about this one a few months ago. Comes out this week. Why is it called Uncanny Spider-Man? Because when we hear the word uncanny, we think of something else.
Sure. Well, this is what Marvel does in terms of naming things. Anytime they want to do a crossover with X-Men and something else, they just slap Uncanny on the front. So we have an Uncanny Avengers right now, and the team up is between the Avengers and the X-Men. So here we have a Nightcrawler after the events of Fall of X. If you haven't been following Fall of X, basically all the mutants were shipped off planet or are now in hiding. So back to status quo. Nightcrawler has responded to this by putting on a Spider-Man costume and having fun solving, fighting crimes and fighting bad guys.
So with that said, Taylor Winder decided to say uncanny Izzy breast. You're just getting better at this, aren't you, Taylor?
I don't get it.
But we're pretty much having Nightcrawler taking the mantle of Spider-Man.
Well, Peter is around. It's not like Peter's dead, okay. Right now, as far as
so this is in continuity.
Yes. This is not alternate universe. He has a Spider-Man costume right now in the main universe.
Oh, look at Spider-Man. He looks a little different. He has a tail. What's up with that?
Well, I mean, between Peter and Miles and Spider-Woman and Silk, they've got who can keep track of all these different Spider-Man?
So Brian's letting us know that that's not his Spider-Man.
Not his Spider-Man. He's boycotting it.
And Taylor Winder's a master of hashtags and social media. Oh gosh!
All hail! All hail!
Okay,
master.
Now here's a book that I want to ask you: is this going to be an immediate sellout? Predator versus Wolverine.
Yes.
Why?
It's Predator and it's Wolverine. I mean, if you look at different crossovers like this, like think of Batman versus Predator, people still go looking for Batman versus Predator. I got a few. Do you still have your set?
I still got my set. I got multiple sets.
It's an excellent set. Things like Batman versus not versus, but Batman and Ninja Turtles, Batman Spawn, any of the Marvel DC crossovers. So crossover like this featuring Wolverine, it's an instant buy. They came out with some great covers. This one right here, this is the A cover. It's brilliant. They've got homage variants through whatever is it, Hulk or 240 or whatever. I don't know who can remember that number. But they've got two versions of that. There's a Scotty Young. There's a foil, of course. And it sells. It's going to sell out.
Now, Taylor is on my show saying, spoiler, Wolverine wins. Meanwhile, whenever he's at the show, whenever we're at Shows What You Got, he won't share with us. But he wants to come to my show and spoil it.
The nerve.
All, you know what I'm saying? But Predator versus Wolverine. Would you call that the book of the week?
Oh, for me, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely the book of the week. In fact, we got the poll going up here, and it's not in first place.
Oh, interesting.
It's not in first place. This is second place. We'll talk about what's in first place a little later. Okay, another book that's on this list. So apparently, Strange Academy is having a lot of crossover events. We saw Strange Academy Miles Morales. Now we're going to see Strange Academy Moon Knight. Why is this happening?
For money.
Okay, that answers that question.
I mean, Strange Academy is a hot title right now. Finals ended. The last semester finished in stories. So now they're just pumping out more strange books with that say Strange Academy on them.
Yeah.
And people are going to buy it.
All right. So talking another book that we have here, What If Dark Carnage? That actually is a fire cover. I would love to see that. X-Men Annual #1, The Amazing Spider-Man 34 with I've seen better covers. Wolverine 37. We got Wolverine versus the Hulk once again. So that's gonna get a little bit of a uptick in sales because whenever you put Wolverine and Hulk together, everybody wants to read it. See what happens this time. You also have Guardians of the Galaxy #6, Uncanny Avengers 2, Dark X-Men 2, Death of the Venomverse #4. We also have Loki #4. Loki meets Bullseye. That should be interesting. Alpha Flight #2. Deadpool Batter Blood #4. Cult of Carnage Misery #4. That is a freaky cover, to say the least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got a little carnage coming out of your mouth. That's a problem there.
You have a condition.
You know what I'm saying? And then we got over in our Star Wars universe, we got Dark Droids D Squad #2 and Star Wars Bounty Hunters 38. The D Squad. What's up with the D Squad? We got the Droid Squad. Is that a thing now?
This is their first appearance. So it's R2, Chopper, Forlom, Zuckuss, IG-88. Sorry, not Zuckuss, but definitely Forlom. And then BT-08 and 000. So and some of those are villains. But they need to team up to defeat the evil droids that are taking over the Star Wars universe.
Okay, interesting. All right, so those are your Marvel books. We have 12 DC books, and the top DC book of the week, which is actually the cover of our thumbnail, Wonder Woman #1. This is the most anticipated book from our poll, with 43% of the votes going into Wonder Woman #1. Predator Wolverine came in second place with 39%. So it's a close race there. But
yeah,
Wonder Woman is an outlaw here. What's going on with Wonder Woman?
I mean, one thing led to another. Yeah, I think they sort of reset a little bit of the status quo to give Tom King a clean slate. Mm-hmm. But again, Tom King's a great writer. This is definitely a series you want to get on the ground floor on, and there's a great variant from Art Germ.
Yeah, and I'll be meeting Tom King tomorrow, in which we're going to be getting some of our books signed, and yeah, they're going to be going out to the boxes for giveaways and things like that. So we'll get some Tom King. I did get a chance to talk to Tom King this weekend. That video's up. That's a short that's been up. We talked a little bit about Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I'll probably get some more stuff for tomorrow. So as part of Fizzy Fest, I get to talk to Tom King one more time, and it's some good stuff. ZapCon was a blast. Now another book that's debuting this week that apparently 7% of you voted for, and CBizzle happens to be one of them, is why is Green Lantern with a war journal? Are we doing Punisher Green Lantern type of storyline?
I mean, John did serve in the military, so they like to there's a variant cover for this that is a glow in the dark image of just his dog tags. So they're definitely playing up the Marine side of John Stewart for this storyline. So you'll have to read to find out.
Cool. Another book that's coming out this week that actually has some, would you call it some spec potential? And that's World's Finest Batman Superman.
Say it has some hype. I don't know if it's spec, but
tell me why, because it's not based on the cover we're looking at right now.
No, so the cover see for this has Nicolas Cage on it. Yes, Nicolas Cage. And why is he on the cover? Well, he's dressed as Superman.
Well, is he dressed in Superman, or he's dressed as a super character? Because he has a different logo. He doesn't have the traditional Superman logo.
So I believe in the Tim Burton Superman, that's how his logo is. It's like tilted on its side. From my memory.
So that's going to be the book that people are going to be hunting for. Just to say they got.
So, yeah, I think this is this reminds me of the Jack White cover, or the I don't know, just sometimes memes, they, you know how they are. They're memes.
Well, the Jack White cover was completely unexpected. We're expecting this one. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Like, a lot of people didn't know it existed
coming out this
until
week?
I showed it to them today.
Oh, look at that. You are holding my copy, right?
I am holding your copy,
There you
and
go.
there are more for sale on thewoods.live.
Awesome. Another book that's been great, and that's Superman issue number 6. That's coming out this week as well. Is it first appearances, right? We have a first appearance of the Chain, I think they're going by with
Yep.
that book. So we got a first appearance with Superman number 6. Okay, moving on. We got a lot to go. We got Nightwing 106, Titans issue number 3, Catwoman 57, Hawkgirl issue 3 is coming out this week. Cyborg issue 3, The Vigil number 5, Harley Quinn Black, White, and Red number 3, Batman The White Knight presents Generation Joker issue number 5. And let's take a look at Image with a whopping 23 titles. Congratulations.
Indies forever.
But this is a combination of Image, Skybound,
no one cares.
Millerverse, Miller Universe, Top Count. It's a combination of everything, but I call them all Image because the Image logo is in all of them. So it counts as an Image title. So let's go ahead and talk quickly about the Image titles. Starting with Hexagon Bridge number 1, Junior Baker, The Righteous Faker, Jack Kirby's Star Warriors, The Adventures of Adam Star and Solar Legion number 1, Saga 66. Right, anything to say about the number ones that are coming out this week? Any
Yeah,
hype?
Hexagon's a really cool sci-fi story. Junior Baker, as you can tell from the cover, it's more psychedelic. But again, if you're a speculator, I think any Image number 1, you just buy it. Like, don't
Yeah,
think about
exactly.
it, just buy it.
All right. Also, we got Spawn 345, Gunslinger Spawn 24, Noctera 16, Fish Flies issue number 2, The Big Game issue 3. Oh, I'm excited for Big Game 3, man. I am excited. I enjoyed issue 1 and 2, so I can't wait to read issue 3. Also, you have Bone Orchid Mythos, The Tenement number 4, Time Before Time 27, Kaya 11. And we also have The Forge issue number 4, Click Click Boom number 4, Antarctica 3, The Walking Dead Deluxe issue 71. In Hell We Fight issue 4, Haunt You to the End. Remember to put that Izzy first. Izzy Fest. Terra War 6, Scrapper 3, and to finish it off, we got Monarch 6, Immortal Sword. I can't wait till that book is over.
So don't like that one, huh?
I don't like it. It's such a letdown for me. And Hey Kids Comics, Schlocks of the Noon, issue number 6, and those are your Image titles. Let's take a look at our indie titles. We got a significant amount of indie titles this week. So Dark Horse has 6, Boom Studios has 6, Antarctic Press has 3, IDW has 3, Dynamite has 5, and Mad Cave has 2, just to get things started. Let's start with the Dark Horse Comics, The Witcher Wild Animals number 1. Whew, that covers something. Then you have Stranger Things, Tales of Hawkins number 4, The Lonesome Hunters, The Wolf Child, Panya, The Mummy's Curse issue number 3. Also, Killer Queens 2, issue 2, Savage Squad 6, issue 3. Over at Boom Studios, you have Rare Flavors number 1. Is there anything about that book? Ram V is writing it, so.
Yeah, Ram V he's definitely one of the writers that has made a name for themselves in the past few years. And so the premise of this is that this is like a demon who decides, he comes to Earth and he decides he wants to be the next Anthony Bourdain and be a famous chef and restaurateur. So it seems like there's going to be some sort of twist where the people who come to the restaurant might become part of the meals. I don't know. I got to read it.
Oh, interesting. All right. Something's Killing the Children issue 33 is out this week. Also, Grimm issue 13. Dune House Arcarian issue number 5. Sirens of the Series. Wild End number 4. That's over in Boom Studios. All right. Over in Antarctic Comics, you got Exciting Comics 39, Planet Comics 23, Fantasy Comics issue number 5. Also in IDW, you got Earth Divers 10, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 143, as well as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Stranger Things issue number 3 is out this week. Over at Dynamite, you got Gargoyles Dark Ages issue 3, Disney Villains Hades, issue number 2. Pathfinder Wake the Dead, issue number 3. Also, you have Red Sonja, issue 3. Victory, issue number 4. And in Mad Cave, you have Monomyth, number 5. Under the Influence, number 3. And we also have over in Blood Moon Comics, you got Pop-Up 4, Gunbreed, issue number 3. And in Vault, you have Queen of Swords, A Barbaric Story, issue number 3. And of course, Money Shot Comes Again, issue number 4. People seem to like that book. I don't know. Ahoy Comics, you got Black Myth, The Key to His Heart, number 4. And Con and On, number 3. And Keen Spawn has Green Horns, number 1, and Kid Slapshot versus Lunatic, number 1. Interesting. Over in Titans, you got Rivers of London, Here Be Dragons, number 3. Over at Scott Comics, you have Omega Gang 2, Zenscope, Myths and Legends, Quarterly Holmes, number 1, and AW Upshot, Rumpus Room, number 1. And I think to wrap things up, we have over at Ablaze, Traveling to Mars, issue number 8. Rebellion with actually 2080, not 280. 2008, issue 2350. Wow, talking about a lot of books. Frank Miller presents Ronin Book 2, number 4. And finally, over at Sumerian, The Blackout Bombshell, number 1. So those are your books. Any good indie books to look out for?
There's a lot of good indie books in there. You know, Time Will Tell, of course, which are people. Though I'll mention Saga 66. So Saga's ending soon.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look historically at a long-running series, the later issues actually go up in value a lot because they're ordered much less and people need them for their complete set. So not financial advice, but Saga 66, maybe pick it up.
And Saga's one of those books that it has a following. You know what I mean? Sure. And they're not, the only thing I will say about Saga is that will it be relevant here to 5 years?
I think so. I think people, you know, as far as I know, they're still looking to adapt it to film.
It's not happening. He said no. But then again, money talks, right?
Money shot comes again and money talks.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But he went on the record to say that he wants it to stay as a comic and remain that way. Okay. So who knows? You know what I'm saying?
So he's playing hardball.
Possibly, maybe that's the case. But you know what's also really cool to have right now? It's that time, guys. Right now, I have 14 people who have put on. I feel like there's more than 14 people. I don't know why 14 is coming up, but it is Izzy Fest for this massive box. Now, keep in mind, I have no idea what's in this box, and I will have no idea what's in this box when I ship it out. I'm letting you guys know right now. But I am going to give you this box. If you are a channel member, I'm going to add something to it just to say thank you for being a channel member, because I want to make sure that channel members get some special privileges for, you know, giving them thanks. Also, keep in mind, if you guys have a super chat, super sticker, it's all that proceeds is going to go to Comics Curing Cancer. We're going to give that money to them. So we currently have 15 people, 15 entries in. I'm seeing more people come in. So, you know, they're coming in, but I feel like it's not counting. It's so weird. Yeah. Just okay. But we got 50, you know what I'm saying? All right. So what we got here? Refresh. If I hit refresh, we're gonna lose everybody. I've done that before. Okay, we got 16. We got 16. So it's 18 people watching. We got 16. So that seems about right. Okay.
Maybe somebody doesn't want it.
Who knows? There could be a $25 gift card in here. That alone is like worth it. You know what I mean? Yeah. $25 gift card.
Maybe they just have no space in their house for any more comics.
I don't have space in my house. I'm out. I'm trying to get rid of stuff, man. I'm trying to get rid of a box of Punisher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When in
That's
Rome,
amazing.
Izzy Fest. That's right, Las Cruces. Izzy Fest is a celebration of Izzyism. All right. You know that song by Earth, Wind, and Fire, September? It's about me.
I do. Yep.
It's about me. I'm
Oh
not
wow, I
lying
didn't
either.
know that. Yeah.
Yeah, if you listen to the very beginning of the song, that's my birthday.
It's a fun little fact.
That is definitely a fact. All right, guys, we got 17 entries. Look, Squishy Potato finally gave in. Taylor win the Riggs Cruces. If Las
Oh,
Cruces
please,
win,
I really hope Las Cruces wins now.
okay, we
For
got
the
17
memes.
watching and we got 17 entries. I think that's a fair assessment now. So let's do it. Let's find out who wins this box. Let's see here. Please let it be someone local.
Brian.
Brian LCS, this box is yours. I hope you haven't left New York yet. So, Brian, are you still in New York? Will you be in New York Comic Con? That's my question for you. Congratulations, Brian LCS. Woohoo! Let's see here. Yeah, we got that going on. Congratulations, Brian. You have won the box. I will make sure this goes to you in whichever way we have to send it. I hope I don't have to ship it. Yeah, Brian's still in New York. That's right. no shipping charges. Brian, we'll do something. I'll make sure we'll do a transactions where I give it to you, okay? And I know you are definitely a channel member, so you'll have something extra to go along with that. All right. Just tape the box to the back of a rat.
You gotta find a rat first.
You gotta find her. Not you don't. Now you can't be on this, man. Anyway, guys, I can't. This is crazy. All right, so just let everybody know that the Monday night lineup continues. S. Vaughn right now is going on. He has Trish Forrester in his channel. Don't forget to see Namen in between the lines. I do believe there's another special video going on as well. Also, keep in mind Overstreet Access. This is coming up this week. I'm going to try to see if I could drop it tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll drop it on Wednesday. But it was an amazing interview I've had with one of the developers behind the new app. So you guys get to look at the new app if you haven't gone into it already. Also, keep in mind Comics Curing Cancer is going on. Make sure if you leave a super chat, a super sticker here, I'm going to make sure the proceeds go to it, and we will have a special edition of the Sketchy Show. Just like Josh said, if you go to thewoods.live, you too could get 15% off your purchase. And it doesn't have to be comics. It could be manga. It could be toys. It could be cards. It could be collectibles. You get 15% off your entire purchase using Izzyverse NYC as your promo codes. And of course, if you're on Whatnot and you see Josh and Whatnot, because that's where he usually hangs out, you got a show tonight, right?
Man, there's always a show, man.
But you got it at 10 o'clock tonight, don't you? Doing late
10
night
o'clock
show.
tonight.
10 o'clock tonight over at Whatnot. You can find the Woods Collectible. And if it's your first time, you could use this QR code to get $15 credit for it. I think that's all she wrote, Josh. And look, we got our winner here, Brian LCS. Congratulations once again, Brian. Josh, where they can find you? In the woods.
You can check out my linktree /The Woods Collects the Bulls. And yeah, all the links will be there. As always, check out the website, thewoods.live. I literally put new products in almost every day.
He really does.
It's an addiction. So
he has a problem, guys. That's why we can't find him sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag help Josh. We got to start that one soon. Until next time, guys, we'll see you at the show. Congratulations, Brian LCS, one more time. And we'll see you soon. Excelsior.